Hello, hello, good morning. And how are you today? I know you're so excited to be here with me again. Just as excited as I am to be with you. You had a wonderful week? Yes, I did too. My week was nice and warm, just the way I like it. I love spring and warm weather. But there's a time for every season, and every season brings something special. Good morning, moms and dad. Good morning, my baby, my toddler, my school-age child. Welcome to another episode of Parenting Baby Talk. And today, like we did last week, we are focusing on fine motor and sensory activities because we found out that it is so important, so important for baby to have those sensory activities because it helps to develop fine motor and gross motor and language and all the other skills that are important to growth and development. So let's get together, let's get started, let's get going so that we have sufficient time to cover what we need to cover today. Normally, what do we get started with? Yes, we start off with do we start off with our lotion? I don't want to start off with our lotion today. We're going to start off with another activity, our Play-Doh activity. So run quickly, little feet, run and get your Play-Doh and come back here and sit with me. We're going to do our Play-Doh activity. This is my therapy, but you can use your Play-Doh. Let baby open the container. Don't you dare open it, moms and dads. Let baby struggle and use those pinchers that open the container. And then let baby pull until he or she gets it out of that container so we can get started. And of course, you know the deal. We squeeze 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we switch hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I want you to do this for me. You can use your tabletop or your desktop wherever you're sitting at, or you can use the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, make sure it's not in the carpet though. And I want you to roll, or you can use your 2 hands, just like this. Make sure it's down to the heel of your hands while you're rolling. Put the Play-Doh in between there so that you get more work on the muscles of the hands and make them stronger. So you're going to roll your Play-Doh. We're going to make it into a long hot dog. Make it a long hot dog. Keep going. Keep rolling. Keep going. Yes, keep going. We're going to roll it. And then, see the long hot dog? What letter can we make that comes from a long hot dog? Yes, we're going to make the letter C today. C. And this is so simple. I'm going to have to turn mine around because I'm sitting in the opposite direction. And we make that C. All we do is curve the ends in. Curve the ends in just a little bit so you can make that C. We can make an uppercase C, and then we can make a smaller size to this for the lowercase c. C for cow and car and all the wonderful things, cousin and cake, and all the beautiful things that we can think of. So there's our Play-Doh activity. We're going to put that away. Again, moms and dad, let baby do it. Put it back in the container. Press it down. These are all opportunities to strengthen those fingers. Press the container shut, and we put that away. Now, what's our major sensory bin that we're going to use today? We used shaving cream, we used rice, we used different things in the past. Let's use some salt. Now, salt is very, very similar to sand in that it has those grains. But I want you to make sure you support and supervise baby so he or she isn't eating the salt. So spread the salt around in your container, just like this. Again, let baby explore and feel those grains on his hands and just play around in it so that he has that sensory input that goes right to the brain and tells him how the salt feels. Use both hands, get them in. You can make a nice deep layer of salt so that the exploration is really, fulfilling, and he or she can really push their hand in there. Now, after you've explored in the salt, again, for some children, it might be a little difficult for them to get their hands in there because it's not a pleasant feeling when they touch the salt. So you want to gently, do it with the child until the child can get his or her hand right there in the salt and the play becomes fun. Oh yes, oh yes. Now, after you do that, our letter is C, right? So we're going to try that C. Hold the child's hand and make the C, make that curve. You can make a circle, just go around and around because the C is actually a half of a circle. So first you start off with a circle. We can do those basic lines that are formed when a child is learning to use his or her fingers, and then later on a pencil. Yeah, make those vertical lines. You can go across, make the circle, and make that C, half of a circle. Okay, so that's our exploration for our sensory play. Now, of course, we have to get to the point where we are using our lotion. Yes, of course, lotion. And we've been talking about the lotion. This is a shea butter nourishing cream that we have been using. Maybe later on we'll add a different lotion. Today we want to use the shea butter nourishing cream. We're going to put a little bit in the hand, just in the center of baby's hand. And I want to add another sensory. We've been doing a lot of tactile, a lot of touch. I want to add another sensory experience, and that's smell. This is lavender. Lavender is very, very calming. It's a calming. So I'm a calming scent. I'm going to put 1 drop of lavender in my lotion. This is lavender oil. Okay? And I want you to have baby smell it. Sometimes baby's products come with the lavender. When you bathe your child, you may have lavender scent in the body wash. That is also very calming for the child. So let's explore another sense of sensory exploration, and that's smell. We're gonna smell, then we'll rub it together. Rub the lotion together. Get it all over the hands, and that's gonna increase the smell. And what do we do with those hands? Yes, we push 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. We push those fingers. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. We're pushing the joints in to each other and giving a better sensation there. And then we can pull on each finger. Pull, 1 finger at a time, and strengthen those fingers. Strengthen, and there we have it. We did our hands. The smell of lavender is very, very strong now in our room, so we are going to be nice and calm as we do our exercise, our activity, our fine motor activity today. We are going to make the letter C. We're going to make a car. So let's go back to using our scissors. We're going to work on the scissor skill. You need a rectangular sheet of paper. You need two wheels or two circles that we're going to use for wheels. And you need a piece of white paper that we're going to cut in squares to make the windows. Go. I'll give you a minute to go ahead and get your paper so we can get started. Okay. Are you ready? So here's our rectangular piece of paper. I am going to fold in this part. And when I fold it down, this is going to be the front part of our car. Now I want you to put it down flat and let baby rub his fingers, separate that pointer finger, hold baby's hand, and let baby rub his or her finger across that front part of your car. Should we do the back part too? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. Now the next thing I'm going to ask you to do is get your scissors, get baby scissors. You're going to get your white paper. Just fold a part of it, just a small part of it. We're going to fold it down and then cut along those lines. Now remember, when you're cutting, you want baby's hands or elbows to be resting on the table. That is going to give him or her extra support and control of the scissors. Now if your child is at the age where he or she isn't able to cut yet, give him a piece of paper and let him rip that paper for now. Okay, so he or she's going to rip that paper. Now we're going to also cut that fold that we did earlier on the red paper. And I think my my car kind of looks like one of those space trucks. I'm going to make it a little smaller. So I'm going to cut off that bottom part, and we're running up against time. We're running up against time. What about this? Does it look better? Yeah, I think it looks better. And we're going to fold the edge just like we did the front part. Let's fold the back part and cut that piece off as well. Okay, so here it is. So we have those two squares. What do you think we're going to do with the squares? Yeah, we'll just put them right here, and they'll serve as two windows. These actually didn't turn out as squares. They look more like rectangles than squares. But hey, we are teaching baby the shapes. Okay, so one square is going to go there. Grab your glue quickly, quickly. And we're going to glue down that square right in the front. That's going to be the front window on our car. The front window. Just like this. And then we're going to glue the next rectangle. Let me stop saying square because it's not a square. It turned out to be a rectangle. So we're going to put the next rectangle right there at the back. And hold on, I'll show it to you in a minute. There you go. So those are two windows. Now, you can have baby take the marker, hand over hand, or if your child can write, right there you can have your child write car. Practicing that C. A R. Car. But is this really a car yet? Does a car just have windows and a body? No. We have to get those wheels in. So let's go back to our paper with the two circles. Now I can tell you, circular lines are harder to cut than straight lines. So you, mom or dad, or if your child is school age, your child should be able to cut that circle. If not, help with cutting out the circle. Now you want to move the paper, not the scissors, move the paper around and around so that your circle comes out nice and perfect. As perfect as you can get. Move the paper. So this is a bilateral hand activity, meaning that you are using both hands to do the activity. And you're using them in a coordinated manner. Okay, so you got your two wheels cut out. Oh my goodness, we're running out of time. We're gonna glue those wheels right there at the bottom. So you put glue on half of your circle, put glue on half of your circle, and then we're gonna connect those circles at the bottom. And I'm covering the C on my car. We're gonna connect quickly. There's our car. We are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep exploring. Keep doing your sensory exploration. Use your lotion. Use your scents, use the different media that your child can play in, and strengthen those hands while your child explores sensory media. This is Dr. Yonit saying thank you so much for joining me today, and have a fantastic day.